You slept 8 hours and you did the thing you were supposed to do, and you still woke up exhausted. Does this sound familiar? Here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just missing something that no one ever taught you. And in this video, I'm going to show you the real reason you're tired all the time, even when you do everything right, and what you can start shifting today so you can actually wake up with energy and have what you need so you can excel and propel in your day. Yep, that was me. I can remember mornings where I thought, wait, I slept, I should feel fine. Why do I feel hungover without even drinking? So point number one, sleep isn't the full story. So most of the women that I coach come to me saying, Krista, I don't get it. I'm feeling like I'm sleeping fine, but I'm still feeling tired. And there's too many saying the opposite, that they're not getting any sleep. And if you've ever thought that, you're not alone. Here's the thing. Energy isn't just about sleep. So think about it. You've probably had a night where you only had 5 hours of sleep, but you woke up super energized. Maybe it was before a vacation that you were excited about, or a big event that you were looking forward to. And then on the flip side, you've had nights where, you slept for 8 or 9 hours and you still felt like you needed 3 more coffees just to function. So clearly, it's not about hours in bed. So here's why. Your body has different energy buckets. So there's a physical energy, emotional energy, mental energy, and even spiritual energy. And if one of those buckets is leaking, no amount of sleep is going to fix it. So let me give you an example. One of my clients who worked in corporate leadership, on paper, she was doing everything right. Bed by 10, up at 6, clocking in her 8 hours, right? But her days, completely full of giving, running her team, fixing other people's problems, managing constant requests, and by the end of each day, her emotional energy was completely tapped out. So, even though she was technically sleeping enough, she woke up drained because her emotional bucket never got to refill. She was rarely doing anything for herself. And maybe, you felt that too. You go to bed on time, but you wake up already heavy. Like your body did the sleep thing, but your soul is still carrying the weight. That's the missing piece nobody talks about. If you are only measuring your health by how many hours you sleep, you're going to keep missing the leaks that are draining you during the day. And I get it. I've been there. Heck, if I'm completely transparent, it actually happened to me a couple weeks ago. The important thing here is listening to your body and doing what you can to fix it before it becomes chronic or causes a bigger problem in the body. Point number 2 is stress and boundaries are the hidden energy killers. All right, so let's talk about the biggest energy drains that I see. Stress. When your nervous system is always on, cortisol spikes, constant pressure, you have decision fatigue, your body never actually rests. Which means even if you sleep 8 hours, you're going to wake up tired. And I've lived this. For years, I said yes to everything. Every coffee chat, every late night email, every request from family, friends, work. And I wondered why I felt like a zombie in the morning. The truth? My nervous system never shut off. It was like leaving the lights on in the house all night, and the power bill comes due in the morning. One of my clients actually described it perfectly. She said, I feel like I'm running a marathon in my sleep. And honestly, that's exactly what stress does. The body is running all night instead of doing what it's supposed to do, repair. So here's the first boundary shift that changed my life. The pause. So before I say yes to anything, I pause. I take one deep breath. I ask myself, is this aligned with the energy I want to protect? Sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes it's no. And the no is what saved me. That one pause is more powerful than a cup of coffee. And I can't be the only one that has said yes when they knew damn well they should have said no. So I'm going to ask you, where in your life are you saying yes when your body is screaming no. Because every yes that's out of alignment is an energy leak that you are going to pay for later. Point number 3, scattered habits that drain you. Okay, let's zoom in on the little sneaky stuff. The scattered little habits that quietly rob your energy. Coffee chugging all morning. Skipping meals because you're too busy. Grabbing your phone when you first wake up. Or that late night scroll. Individually, those habits don't feel like a big deal, right? But together they add up to constant energy leaks. Here's a metaphor that I want you to remember. Your energy is a bank account. Every habit either deposits energy or it withdraws it. So if you overspend all day, you are going to wake up in debt. And here's the kicker. Most people think that their energy debt can be paid off with more sleep. But just like money, if you keep overspending, no amount of payday will ever catch you up. So here's a few anchor habits that actually build deposits. A 5-minute grounding practice in the morning. No phone, just you and your breath. Eating real meals at consistent times. Not perfect, just consistent. Protecting the last 30 minutes of your day. No emails, no scrolling, just letting your system wind down. It's not about perfection. It's about alignment. And alignment means energy flows instead of leaks. So I bookend my day. Morning routine I have for mind, body, and soul might be breath work, walk, yoga, meditation. And then I wind down my day with my evening routine. I dim the lights, no phone. I might read, have a cup of tea. And I always write out 3 things for my next day. Point number 4, energy is a skill that you can train. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Energy is not random. It's not a coin toss. It's not something that some people have and others don't. Energy truly is a skill. It's something you can train. So think about it. If your schedule is built in a way that constantly drains you, you'll always feel tired. But if your schedule is built to energize you and fuel you, your energy becomes consistent, not accidental. That's the difference between living on empty and actually having fuel for the life you want. And once you start patching those leaks, protecting the boundaries, aligning your habits, taking care of all of the energy buckets, that's when you're going to wake up energized. Not once in a while, not only on vacation, but consistently. And that's possible for you too. I lived most of my life just winging it, and I despised schedules and routines. So I was extremely skeptical that I would ever be able to control my energy, let alone my day. What I love most is that I now have a very flexible calendar and day that I have control of, most days anyways, but I also have built-in flex time for those moments where life happens. So you ready to stop hitting snooze on your own energy? I want to invite you into Evolve. It's my free community where I host monthly masterclasses on everything from sleep and stress to structure and self-care. It's free, it's powerful, and it's exactly where your next level of energy begins. The link is below, and I can't wait to see you there.